Question 1 says, given these predicate tables, what are the truth values of formulas A to E? So formula A starts off with FA, and I can read that off the table over here as true. And over here, JAA is false, and JBB is true, which means that our OR is true. So we have 1 arrow 1, which is true. So the truth value of A is it's true. For B, we have a lot of if known ifs, so let's read the values of the tables first. So GA is 0, while FA is 1 is true. So the value of this biconditional is 0 because they're not the same. And for the second biconditional, JCA is 1 and JAC is 0. So this biconditional, they have different values, so the biconditional is false. Now looking at this main one, it's comparing false to false. So it is true. So the truth value of B is true. For C, we have a long line of conjuncts and then an arrow in JCB. So let me read out what JCB is. JCB is true. And so I can sort of take a shortcut with this one because I know that whatever the value is of this long conjunction, anything arrow 1 is true for the arrow. So number C, formula C is true as well. And formula D, we've got another arrow. Let's see what JCB is. JCB is true. The negation of it will be false. And again, I have now a 0 arrow something else. So I know that whatever the value of the second half turns out to be, the whole arrow is going to be true. So this one is true. But, to give some practice with reading off tables, let me find them out anyway. So JCA, I read that off as JCA is true. The negation of that is false. JBB is true. So the negation of that is false. And FC is false. So we actually had a 0 and a 0 and a 0, which gives a 0 for this whole bracket over here. But 0 arrow 0 is true, so the whole formula is true. And for E, we have JAA. JAA is false, and not GA is negation of GA, or GA is false, so the negation is true, and FA is true. So we have false and true, and the end result of that is false. So the statement is false.